Scott from West New York Brews here, and that sound that you hear behind me is my turkey fryer, my outdoor propane cooker. It's my Bayou Classic SP10. It's got the long legs on it. We're gonna take a look here and give you a quick review. So, as I was saying, it's got these long legs, so it's holding this about 18 inches off of the ground, which is good and bad. I've got a fairly large pot, so truthfully it could be a little bit lower. Either way though, it gets a bunch of oxygen from underneath. I have it almost at its full setting. I've got it completely open. The entire ring of the burner is going. Now you can see it's got this windshield. It's slightly windy today, so every once in a while we're getting a little bit of orange, but generally we're getting a pretty good blue flame. This is the burner which is included on this model. Okay, it's a propane burner. It does a very good job of getting the water up fairly quickly. Okay? It's nice that all of these parts are welded. I didn't have to assemble this. This came completely assembled and welded. You can hear that sound. That loud sound has been that way since the very beginning. That's just what this thing sounds like. And since the very beginning, it's had a fairly pronounced propane smell. So I'm going to assume that it's wasting a little bit of propane as it's doing its job here. Alright, the real question is, how long does it take to get your beer up to a boil? So, this started after my sparging. This was at 130. It's at 40 degrees outside right now. It was slightly colder then when I finished sparging. But it's 40 degrees, and this is 12 gallons of wort. Okay? I am on full blast. I'm going to let you know how long it takes to get up to boiling, to get a rolling boil in this thing from 130 degrees in 40 degree temperatures outside. This is boiling now. That took about 39 minutes to go from 130 to boiling, to a rolling boil there. So yep, that took about 39 minutes in 40 degree temperature for this burner here on full blast. So again, it took me 40 minutes to get up to a boil, but it has absolutely zero problem keeping something at a boil, especially lower than 12. This is 12 gallons now, and I had to turn it down to not get a boil over. To keep this rolling boil, it's probably at about 60 to 70%. So it's plenty strong. If my wort were just a little bit hotter, it took me a long time to fly sparge and it's 40 degrees outside, it wouldn't have taken me 40 minutes to get up to this. As it is, like I said, there's a little bit of a propane smell, so I'm sure it's not 100% efficient in its propane usage. I am going to eventually upgrade the burner on here to send out a few more BTUs, a few more tens of thousands of BTUs. But as it is, this thing has been going for the past 3 years, and I've fried on it, not in the same pot of course, and I've brewed on it, and this is a phenomenal burner for the price, for less than $100 bucks. If you have more to spend, hey, good on you, go for it, you know what I mean? All right.